1 minute.
Thank you, one.
Yeah, we're gonna start at the top of part 2, so interview section. So if you guys wanna start putting the chairs. I tell people that I am a choreographer and I'm a writer and a dancer and a storyteller. Well, I want you to kick it so it gets a little further out so that you can get down and then rock. Try to rub it out. I like to work with people who aren't like me. They are dancers, they are singers, they are musicians, they're actors, they are poets, they are writers, they're philosophers. So yeah, Kate, a little bit faster. My mission with the company too is to really pull in people who were passionate about telling stories and who were passionate about doing it through movement. For me, dance theater really is about human expression and the human experience and being able to take one situation and just explore it and see how it's universal and how we can all find a way to approach it. I try not to give any solutions through my work. I just present a question, I pose a problem. We work it out through movement and then allow the audience to figure out their own definition. The next show from the Danielle Georgiou dance group is called Warflower. It first started when I was looking back at some of the previous works that we've made and trying to find a common thread through them. I'm really looking at rituals and how we as humans haven't really changed. We've industrialized, we have technology now, we have different accesses to education, we have different ways of communicating, but if you really boil it down to our core, we haven't changed since man first was man. It really boiled down to movement because dance was our first way to communicate with each other. We didn't have a shared language, but we did have physical bodies that could move in a certain way to tell you, oh, winter's coming, or this is where the animal herd has gone. I wanted to look at that through a contemporary lens and say, right now we live in a world that's full of media. Words, 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 words. That's all we have all day long. We wake up, we stare at our phones. That's how we get our news now. We don't actually open the newspaper, we don't talk to each other. I thought, what if we dissolved all of that and deconstructed all of that and just really looked at what language was? And it's a series of sounds. And then what if we took all those sounds away? What would we have left? And that's just our bodies.
Look at yourself instead of.
So that's where Warflower came from. That really was the evolution of it. I'm a little nervous about this show because I am dancing in it, and it's one of the few times that I will be on stage. It's also the biggest cast I've ever worked with. We have 17 performers. I've made a lot of choreography in my life, and I have devised scripts with other performers. But this is the first time that from top to bottom, this is the show that I have written. I wrote the song lyrics, I wrote the script, I made the choreography. So this is really my baby. My baby's about to be born and it's nerve-wracking. And I've almost, oh my gosh, I've been working on the show for 9 months, so this literally is my child. So I'm really excited to see how little baby Warflower blooms.